Hi guys, welcome back to Sheeko Shah Book Club. Today's topic is... Nusayba, do you want to tell us?
No,
It's recording, by the way.
it's about mental health.
Yeah, so this week's topic is about mental health awareness. And we have Nabila, Asiya, Intisar and Nusayba as the people are going to be discussing this topic and answering questions about it.
So the causes of mental health could be, for example, if somebody's like going through depression or something, they can have like mental health issues, and also like if somebody like bottles up like their feelings and stuff, and they're like not really like if they don't feel comfortable, they feel embarrassed to like share their feelings with somebody, you know. And the cause of mental health could also be like if you have like, let's say, bipolar disorder, OCD, something like that. Okay, then that could be a cause of mental health issues.
Nusayba, do you have anything to add on to that?
I think that like stress, like when people are going through things and like they have a lot of stuff that's happening in their lives, like sometimes like they might feel under pressure and like they might develop things.
Okay, I like those answers. In my definition, the causes of mental health may be financial problems or bullying and some stuff that may have happened in your past, which is anxiety, or some stuff that may happen in the future, which is depression. And that is a lot to go on. I like your question.
It's just like anything that make you feel like some negative emotions, you know, that goes on for a long period of time, like sadness, anger, and goes on for a long period of time. That's a sign that you have mental health issues in it.
Okay, so I was thinking of the question, how can we like prevent mental health problems?
Usually the best ways to prevent mental health problems are usually, number one, telling somebody that you trust, somebody close to you, living in the moment, try not to get away from your problems. I think those are the best ways you could prevent mental health.
Like, and also like doing good activities or like therapeutic stuff, for example. Like reading a book, meditation, you know, and also religion. Like there's a lot of stuff that you could do to help, and also having a growth mindset. Because if you have a fixed mindset, which is like when you think I'm not good enough, I can't improve, stuff like that, okay, then you're not gonna improve. Okay, you like if you have to tell yourself that you can do anything. Okay?
So like self-love.
Yeah, self-love, having a positive mindset. Okay, a positive mindset is a growth mindset. And the negative mindset is a fixed mindset. You shouldn't really have a fixed mindset if you want to like help improve yourself and like stop having mental health problems and stuff.
You know when you're like with your friends and like you lost so much, like your stomach starts to hurt. Like sometimes just having these moments, like it just makes you feel better, even if you're going through like so many different things.
Yeah, mental health is something that you should not think is a bad thing. It's just you're a bit different from everybody else, and that's nothing to be embarrassed about. So my next question is stigma in the community, and to give you a bit of a start off to get your ideas going. Stigma is when you're a bit too shy to say that I have mental health. You aren't strong about it because you're worried about what people think. You're a bit scared of what people say, what people think of you, will people like you, will people just love you for just the way you are and care, and what they feel like that people will bully them for just for having that little problem, and because not a lot of people care for mental health and don't sort out problems, and sometimes people are just a bit mean, and that may be one of the causes of stigma.
No, because I think like it's just like so common for people to not talk about their feelings. Because like most of the times you don't go up to people that you normally wouldn't ask them how they're doing. Because it's just like that's like small talk, and you wouldn't normally ask people about that. But I actually think it's very important because you never know what a person's going through.
Yeah, you know.
In some households, there's like parents who, let's say your child has mental health issues, okay? They have mental health problems, they're feeling depressed, okay? They have like severe anxiety or something. Their parents, they'll tell them, oh, it's nothing. You know, they wouldn't take it seriously. They wouldn't listen to what they're trying to say, okay? Which I think is very, very bad, because you shouldn't really put down somebody else's feeling. That could be a cause of stigma. Yeah, if like somebody said your feelings are, what's the word? Your feelings are like they degrade you, okay? Tell you that your feelings are nonsense, you know, that you shouldn't really care about your emotions, stuff like that, okay? That could be a really big cause of stigma, and that could like what's the word? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, because that's true. Because like you said, what did I say there? I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
No.
It's fine.
Oh,
Oh wait, no. You know when like you talk about your feelings, people would think that like there's like they're gonna make it boring, like you're gonna make it awkward, like just don't say it. Like people would tell you to like not talk about your feelings, because like if you talk about bad feelings, it's gonna bring the mood down and everything. Like it's just like the people would like tell you just like not speak about feelings in general.
I think it's really important to actually like speak to somebody about your feelings, you know, like somebody you trust in it, because if somebody's telling you that your feelings don't matter, something like that, I don't think a person you should be involving yourself with, because that's just them being really degrading your feelings. They're making you feel incompetent, okay? They're making your feelings feel incompetent. So I think that every once in a while, okay, like if you're feeling down, there should be a person that you trust, who you should be comfortable to talk about your feelings with, okay, and instead of boiling them up, because that will just make your mental health problems even worse than it already is.
You know, when you're talking about your mental health things going down, I feel like something that happens is, you know, when people are just feeling like under the weather, like they would start to do things that like they think would make it feel better. For example, like eating out your feelings. So some people would just like eat, and then later on they'll feel bad about that, and like it will just continue until you get worse, and like your feelings just get worse and worse.
Oh, can I say one more thing about that?
Yeah, sure. And then the last question.
Okay, so in my opinion, I think talking about your emotions should be something that everybody should do, because it's not best just to bottle up your emotions and say, oh, they're not important, everybody will just think I'm weird. But generally about people, they think saying some stuff about their emotions is weird and will get awkward, and what people will think about them. Usually people think they're weird because of their emotions, but that's a key part of a person, and we should all be able to talk about that freely.
That's right, because people need to be less embarrassed about talking about it, because it's a very important thing, and it's actually very common, and it's more common for people to not speak about it. So I actually think that like you shouldn't be embarrassed. You could talk about things, especially with people you're close to, like your family, your close friends. It could even be someone you're related to, just someone that you think would know how to reciprocate your feelings and stuff like that.
How can we look after our emotional well-being? So our well-being is how we look after ourselves, and the best way is just to live in the moment, not run away from your problems, and you should most definitely tell somebody you trust, because they can get you help, and they can help you. They can say, oh, it's okay, you'll feel a bit better, won't you? So in your opinions, what do you think? How do you think we can look after our emotional well-being?
That's right, because some people have good habits before they develop any sort of like mental health problems. They have good habits like eating healthy, exercising, doing fun things. But as soon as like they feel down, they just start to like doubt themselves, and then they do the complete opposite of things they like eating healthy. They start to eat unhealthy and binging, and like going out and with your friends, you start to like distance yourself from people and making them feel lonely, which could like worsen your like problems and like make you feel more alone and isolated.
There's so many things you can do to help with your mental health issues, you know. Like for example, just do anything that makes you happy, innit? Like for example, if you feel happy going out with your friends, then you should do that. If you feel happy being alone and like meditating, okay, and like just thinking about thoughts and stuff, then that's okay. Just do what you like, innit? Anything that can make you feel happy, okay, makes you feel better, then you should just do it.
Yeah, have a maintenance day. Do whatever you want. Do your nails, do your hair. Go out with your friends. Do something that will make you feel nice, feel pretty, feel happy. Just make it, enjoy it. Enjoy the moment that you have right now.
Yeah, and I think that people should enjoy
Living in the
yourself
moment, yeah.
and live in the moment and be happy, be free, and be able to talk about their emotions. Because people think, let's just not deal with these tiny problems. But if you can't deal with the tiny problems, how are you ever going to deal with the big ones?
I think like just like living in the moment, like you should just like go with the flow, you know, qadr Allah, innit? Like you have to, like whatever happens, whatever's will to happen, it's gonna happen. So instead of like worrying about the future and being anxious about what's gonna happen in the future, then you should just like think about the present and what's gonna make you happy then, like what's good for you right at that moment, and instead of like just worrying about the future all the time. Because like qadr Allah ma sha fa'al, if something bad happens, something bad's gonna happen, something good happens in the future, something good's gonna happen, there's no need to worry, you know what I'm saying?
See, instead of worrying about what's going to happen in the future and having anxiety, you should just maybe think before you do something. Because, you know, some people act impulsively and they do things impulsively, which can like make them feel worse and be like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen to me because I did this. Think about what you do and maybe like you won't have to like worry about your things.
I believe you should live in the present, live in the moment. If you can't ever live in the moment, then what are you going to do about the future?
You won't be able to enjoy anything as well.
And you just won't be able to feel happy and you won't be able to feel, just have some enjoyment. So live in the moment rather than living tomorrow, because the present is called the present because it's a present.
Okay, that's our topic about mental health. Okay, you're gonna continue.
That's the end of the Sheeko Shah podcast for the girls. We'll be back next week. Salam.
Well done, guys. Interesting topic, yeah.
Very interesting topic.
MashaAllah. We chose this topic because this week was the
Mental health awareness.
Mental health awareness week.